Hey everyone, 11:17 on the clock. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige and this is Life on Earth. Today's general tarot card reading is going to be for the collective and or whoever is meant to hear this message. But before we get into the tarot, I have a pre-shuffled oracle card here from the Death Doula Oracle to see what spirit is highlighting for you at the moment and wants to make you aware of. So today for you, we have surrender. Before we get into what the guidebook has to say, I feel like at this time, Spirit is asking you to truly be in an energy of release. Release the tightness from your chest. Imagine a purifying white light going through you, moving through the dark energy that is stuck within your body. Surrender to a higher plan that may be in store for you. There may be something on your mind that you're really stuck on right now, that you're kind of being cyclical about in your head. And I feel like Spirit just wants you to kind of relax about it and let it do its thing. Just make sure you're showing up and meeting Spirit halfway and being in a co-creative spirit, okay? Let's see what the guidebook has to say about surrender. If you find yourself fighting with your thoughts, surrender. Let your thoughts and emotions permeate your body. Watch these thoughts and feelings with your mind's eye. Feel them without contention. This card invites you to feel and experience your thoughts wholly and to feel them as thoughts and not as who you are. Look at your thoughts and hear them being spoken clearly in your mind and know that they are just thoughts. Okay? So we're going to keep this in mind. I'm going to put this over here for now in my little card holder. And now I'm going to lay out the spread and I will see you guys inside the reading. All right, guys, this is a very interesting energy we have going on here. I'm going to be using the miniature Rider-Waite in order to clarify some of this energy here with these cards laid out. One moment, please. Okay, so what is going on with you here overall? What's going on with your energy here? What energy are you kind of giving off and sitting in? We have the Star. I feel like there is some energy here that shows these shapes of you being lonely in some way, maybe slightly on the border of isolating when you're having your alone time, which is extremely healthy and we all need it. However, there's this sense of hope overwhelming that loneliness. Why is this Star here? You're sitting with yourself. You're sitting with this energy that is fully in sovereignty, is in their creativity, their intuition, their sense of feeling content with who they are, not afraid to be themselves unapologetically, you know what I mean? So that's a beautiful thing for you here. In the past here, we have the Lovers. This is the second day in a row that I've got the Lovers card, and yesterday it was, or whatever day it was in reverse. Today it's upright. In the past, I feel like you had some kind of connection in your life that was obviously overlooked by Spirit and was divinely orchestrated and timed out and everything else. And I feel like this is here in the past because part of you, regardless of how this situation panned out with the other person, or this sense of learning how to love from a higher perspective and then letting it sink into you and letting it evolve and make you evolve, you learned how to be in this nurturing mindset and energy. And it's just strange because in the present here, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, which is some kind of scam artist or not really understanding your place in the world. being ego driven, being out for, being just consumerism or just, ego based or whatever, narcissistic. That's what I get from this card. And I'm just wondering why this is here in the present. This is the energy I'm getting, and it's a little difficult to explain. We have the Magician here clarifying the King of Pentacles in reverse. So your energy overall is hopeful. And in the past, there was some kind of situation with a lover or the perspective of love that helped you learn how to nurture. And in the present, there's some kind of energy that's like scammy or narcissistic or, just really, really undeniably negative in your life. And it's clarified here by the Magician because I feel like you are possibly, and I feel like this story is unraveling slowly every single time I do a tarot reading. I feel like there's this energy in your life that you are not fully releasing, that isn't healthy for you. So it's kind of splitting your timeline. It's kind of giving you this this thing that says, is this what you want your story to be? It's not. So what's going to happen here is if you keep going along with this, meanwhile, it's not good for you, you're going to kind of split your timeline up and you're not going to be in your highest timeline because of the decision that you're making. And you are in control of this, like I was saying the other day, I assist karma, and I feel like a lot of you guys who watch these tarot videos and things like that, you assist karma as well, and you're here to spread light in the earth and make it of a greater frequency and all of that. And, because we have a lot of people here stuck in the matrix on earth, and it's a terrible thing and all that. But at the same time, a lot of people do things and you don't want to be in that energy. You don't want to go against what is authentic to your nature and to your values and to your beliefs. So moving on, in the lesson here that Spirit is teaching you, we have the Three of Swords, okay? And in the challenge, we have the King of Cups in reverse. So I feel like the lesson that the Divine is currently trying to teach you is, if you are feeling like you are trying to validate those decisions you're making that are going against your authenticity due to a heartbroken situation, maybe these lovers in the past, the Lovers card in the past here that was so bright and taught you so much and helped you learn how to nurture, and it's somehow in the present turning into this scammy kind of energy that you're allowing to happen. The Divine is trying to teach you that you have to kind of learn how to face this heartbreak in a different way in order to let it go. You have to surrender. You have to understand that this isn't defining you. Your thoughts aren't defining you. Situations in the past aren't defining you. And whatever's going on, other people's minds aren't defining you either. Okay, so, but the challenge here is that this energy of the King of Cups in reverse, whatever connection that we're talking about right now, whatever energy, it's not an emotionally mature energy. It's kind of aiding to this timeline split in your life that you're going to have to choose which one you're going to make, because you are in control of it right now. It's like you have to, this is the key to getting out of this and learning the lesson about how to deal with the heartbreak and how to help you make it gain momentum moving forward. It's all about transmuting and gaining a greater perspective about why this was in your life or is in your life. And your power here is that things aren't moving as fast as you want them to. So when you're slowed down and you can kind of zoom out and take a step back and you have all this time and space to kind of understand what's going on, that's going to work for you and be the key right now to helping you gain a better perspective and to be in a timeline that's best for you. With that said, let's move forward and get into your near future as the energy reads. We have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to be learning how to step up, get out of this energy, and work with others in a way that is collaborative, and stepping out of this, hermit energy that's in the influence in reverse, the Hermit in reverse. So first of all, like I was saying in the beginning with the star in your overall general energy. I was saying, regardless of how lonely or whatever you might feel, whatever's going on in this heartbreak energy in the lesson, and this present situation with the ego driven energy and the kind of negative timeline split going on here, in the influence here we have the Hermit in reverse. Alone time turned into isolation, grasping at others to find meaning, searching for external things to find meaning and safe, and the feeling of safety in your life. So why is this Three of Pentacles here in the near future? So getting out of that and working with others and having a sense of community and all of that in your future is clarified by this card here that is explaining to me that there's things that were going on in your childhood that are going to be resolved. Things that you perceived to be one way and actually are of a higher, potentially higher understanding for you to look at here, not lean on this old outdated thing or whatever. So that's good. With this Hermit in reverse here in the influence, why is this here? Why is this whole situation being influenced by this lonely, isolated kind of thing? Yeah, we have the Lovers in reverse. Like I was saying the entire time, that Lovers in upright in the past with the King of Pentacles in the present kind of just didn't sit right with me. So the underlying feeling of being lonely while you still have hope, while in the past you were dealing with someone who taught you how to nurture, and then you realized that it was giving you a negative energy, and Spirit's trying to teach you about heartbreak and whatever else, and this energy is still lingering here. It's all due to something that didn't go the way that you wanted it to go, the way that you expected it to go, the way that your heart really desired and longed for it to go. I feel like it's not about saying, oh my God, this happened to me and it happened and it's never going to be okay again and it changed my life. And then that's all true. Okay. Right. But opening your eyes to a greater perspective, you go, oh, okay, it's a lesson. We're here in school on earth to have lessons, to evolve our spirit, to evolve the entire universe. I mean, this is not about focusing on feeling lonely and feeling isolated and stuff like that. And it's amazing, and you have to go through feeling your feelings, and that's a beautiful thing about being human. But the thing is here is that when you are validating letting this energy into your life because of this heartbreak, it switches the whole thing, and it's gonna like make you go down a lesser timeline, less expansive, less, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Where to go to for support? We have the Ace of Swords. New perspectives, new ways of thinking, new ways of viewing this vast, beautiful universe that we live in, this world. Why is this Ace of Swords here, and where to go to for support? The Hermit in reverse. This is, when we get cards like this happened the other day, which is clarifying the energy. Just clarifying the message, rather. Yeah. So when you're feeling like this, in this influence, you're feeling this loneliness, you're feeling this sense of you need to gain meaning from getting it from the external world, whatever, instead of following your inner light here. Spirit wants you to go to a new way of perceiving things, no matter what it takes. Let opportunities open in your life by opening your eyes and your heart and your mind, okay? Now, Spirit's message on how to become the best energetic match to that which you desire in this situation, we have the High Priestess. This is beautiful. This is all a very spiritual energy. It's all about following your intuition. It's all about making and creating the best possible atmosphere for yourself and your life, no matter what's going on. And because that's all going on, you know what I mean? So why is this High Priestess here, Spirit, in your message? The Page of Cups in reverse. Because whatever immature energy here with the King of Cups, this emotionally immature energy that kind of brought information to you and did teach you how to nurture in the long run. Maybe not directly, but it did overall teach you how to be nurturing and compassionate and motherly almost in that archetype. It was an immature energy. It wasn't directly trying to teach you that because it doesn't know how. And it's all about following your intuition and being able to look back at the things that you have created and done in your life and say, okay, this is where I'm going now. This is moving forward, okay? So the timeline is splitting. You want to make sure you hop on the higher timeline, okay, guys? That's my little quick message for you today, and I'll see you another time. Thank you for watching. Bye.